Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here once again, looking ahead to today's Friday slate for January 8th. Hopefully, you guys all did pretty good last night for Thursday. It was going really well for us until Luka Doncic decided to go off. We were up 17 points on the cash line with literally 3 minutes left in that stupid Denver game. And then it went to overtime and we lost by 1 point on the cash line. So a little triggered from last night. Usually, if you're up by 17 fantasy points with 3 minutes left in a game, you're usually pretty close. But then obviously Luka and Jokic both went off for like 25 points in like 4 to 5 minutes of play, so that was pretty cool. So it was a heartbreaker last night, unfortunately. But like I said, we are back at it here tonight. As normal, if you do go on to like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate that quite a bit, and also hit that sub button as well. Like I said, about 36% of you guys are still not subscribed, so why not help me out and hit that sub button? Quite a bit of you guys have been doing that the last couple days, so I do appreciate that quite a bit. Also, hit us up on Twitter if you guys want to get in on NBA Fanduel lineup advice picks. All you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter, which will be down there in the comment section below. And like I said, while you are there, why not follow us as well? We would appreciate that. And like I said, message us if you want to get in on our month for NBA FanDuel. We'd love to have you guys come join us. So that is that. Today's today's slate's going to be very interesting. We've got a lot of injuries. We've got a couple COVID situations going on as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to monitor that all day. So this is early in the morning. So kind of like what we saw yesterday with Kyrie, anything can happen throughout the day. So like I said, this is what I got for now. If stuff changes, obviously, you got to change with it. So first one of the day, we have Phoenix and Detroit at 216 and Phoenix by 7. So let's go look at this one. Once again, Phoenix, pretty good team, slower team as well. Rose, I think said Rose is probable, so it looks like he's probable. I don't have a ton from this one. I think Grant could be worth a look, but at 7,800, he's getting up there in price for me. But he's still been pretty dang consistent, even against a good Milwaukee team. So Grant's always in play. Bay, he had one good game, and FanDuel just skyrocketed his price up. He had 38 points, and he had one good game. So kind of, I don't know, too much for FanDuel, apparently. Didn't need to do that price increase that much. You see, obviously with Hayes going out, prices are going to go up. I mean, 4,900 for DeLon Wright. I mean, seriously. He might have a good game here and there, but seriously, FanDuel. You got Ayton at 72. He's been okay, but he's only playing not that many minutes. I will say Detroit has been a fighter, so they could stay close in this one. Jay Crowder's been popping up a little bit. He could be worth a look. But I don't know how much offense I really need from him. So overall, I really don't have anyone in this one. And for good reason. I don't think a lot of people are going to either. All right, Washington and Boston. We have a 235 in Boston by 4. So this is where all the COVID comes in here. As you see, Thompson, Grant Williams, Robert Williams is out. Who else is Green? I think is going to play or available. And obviously, Kemba's still out and Jeff Teague's out. So obviously, Boston, a lot of their reserved players are out tonight. And a lot of the bigs as well. So as we know, Washington's not the smallest team. Bertans and Brian are pretty big dudes. So Daniel Theis is going to play a lot. Taco's going to play a little bit. I mean, who knows? He might play 20, 25 minutes, but I got him probably around 12 to 15 minutes here in this one. I just don't think they need him in the rotation. I think they play smaller here. But who knows? Maybe he plays a little bit. But Daniel Theis for sure worth a look, 25 to 30. Tatum, for sure, got to have him. Marcus Smart's going to play. I like him. Jaylen Brown, 8,000. I think he could easily go off for 45, 50 in this one. So you got Bradley Beal there, but I would rather go Jaylen Brown. Russell's going to play, but he has a little bit of a finger issue. So I don't know how much I want of him. Marcus Smart at 59, definitely worth a look. So yeah, I'm favoriting Tatum, Smart, and Jaylen Brown and Daniel Theis. Those are the 4 that I'm definitely looking at in this one. And like I said, Beal a little too much. I mean, he's worth a look. because he is still a really good player, and it's only a 4 spread, but I won't be having a ton of them. But if you're doing trying to get some ownership leverage, definitely the way to go. OKC in New York, a amazing 209 total in this one. As normal, Peyton's always in play. He's going to get you about, hopefully, 29 to 30, 32 fantasy points. Playing pretty big minutes for the most part, so usage rate went down, but still pretty productive. Austin Rivers, he's getting a little bit of a uptick in minutes as well, so you can look at Austin Rivers. Nobody's going to have him. Shea maybe, but overall don't have a ton. RJ's always worth a look. Randall definitely, but 94 is expensive, but still should get it done. And don't mind a little bit of Mitchell Robertson either. He's been playing a lot better as well. So couple from that one, even in a 209 total. Pelicans, Charlotte 218 in New Orleans by 7. So I don't know, man. Charlotte's been playing pretty good ball. They've been keeping up with teams for the most part. Had a bad one against Philly, but did pretty good work against Atlanta. Definitely a better Atlanta team this year, so I don't mind them. LaMelo had a bad one, but still I don't mind the dude. Defense is looking pretty good, so and also he's going up as going up against his brother LaMelo, obviously against Lonzo. So who knows? Maybe little one of these guys or both of them are going to want to go off. I wouldn't be surprised. Playing against his little brother or obviously his bigger brother. We'll see. Should be a fun one to watch. And then we have Eric Bledsoe as normal. This guy he's looking better recently. That's up to you. Doesn't shoot a ton, but getting a couple rebounds and assists. So definitely could be worth a look. Redick is out, so maybe Hart. Well, I guess Redick's game time decision. If he's out, maybe Hart gets a couple minutes, but not too into him. Ingram, don't mind him. I do like Gordon Hayward. Zion at 78. PJ Washington always gets in foul trouble. He's worth a look, but like I said, watch that foul trouble against Zion. And Adams is getting up there for me. Don't really want to play him. So a couple in that one. Houston and Orlando, we have a spread of 5. So that kind of tells me maybe Wood doesn't play in this one. Obviously, if Christian Wood is out, Boogie obviously becomes very chalky. Let's see, Evan Fournier is still questionable. Cole Anthony, I'll probably have him in a couple, but on paper, John Wall is still a pretty good defender. So he might struggle a little bit, as you saw, only had 17 and 32 minutes against Cleveland. I think he struggles a little bit, but still, I mean, with how much of load he's going to have on offense, it's still got to put in Cole Anthony. Obviously, Terrence Ross gets a little bit of a bump. Aaron Gordon gets a bump too. Usage rate's going up. Minutes are still iffy, but I don't mind that. And Vukovic, kind of a dark horse tonight. I think he'd get you 40-45. So, obviously, a little bit of an uptick here for Orlando in pace of play. So, definitely some of those guys get a uptick. So, this Brooklyn game, this one could be postponed, in my opinion. They just played Philly last night, as we know. Curry got tested, and he is positive. So, and then also, like I said, Irving's not going to play in this one either. So, that to me, it's the second game. He didn't even travel with the team, so that to me makes it seem like he could also maybe have the virus. Maybe he got it from KD. We'll have to see. But as we know, Curry did not play last night, but he was still around a lot of the 76er players, and obviously the Sixers did play last night. So we'll have to see what the NBA does with this one. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a couple lingering, things. Maybe some of these Brooklyn guys aren't going to play because of protocols and stuff like that. So this is a big question mark for sure. Both these games are on a back-to-back. If this game does play and everyone's totally good to go, obviously LeVert and Allen are the main dudes to be looking at. Joe Harris as well. Like I said, Irving's going to be out once again. D'Anthony Melton not get a ton of minutes yet. I think he gets about 23, 24 if he plays on a back-to-back. Melton could be worth a look at only 3,800. Who else we got? Like I said, Joe Harris. Clark definitely worth a look, and Allen. That's kind of what I'm looking at in this one. If this game plays, keep that in mind. Watch out for that one. Utah and Milwaukee. We only have a 5 spread against Utah, which I'm Kind of surprised about. Utah sucks in my opinion. And then we have a 231 total. So who knows? Maybe Utah keeps up with them. They've been playing like absolute trash. They lost by over 30 to Brooklyn and lost to 12 points to the New York Knicks. Yeah, the New York Knicks. And it's only a 5 spread against Milwaukee. So maybe Vegas knows something I don't know, or maybe this is a good spot to absolutely go ham on Milwaukee here. We'll have to see. But if they do expect this one to be close, Drew Holiday could be worth a look. They've been playing in so many blowouts that we can't really get a read on Drew Holiday. Maybe 30-35 for him. If this game does stay close, it's going to be because of Mitchell. Giannis could be worth a look as well. If this one is a blowout, Bobby Portis still playing pretty big minutes. And also don't mind a little bit of Rudy as well. Could get you about 40 to 45. So I don't have a ton in this one, but like I said, it's a 231, so maybe it grows on me a little bit later on. But as of now, I'm just still worried about a blowout because Utah is so bad. Then we got Clippers, Golden State. Once again, Curry is game time decision, and Jordan Poole. You know it's a pretty good injury when Curry has to leave. He has had a ton of ankle injuries in the past 4 or 5 years, so I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, hey, we're probably going to lose this game anyway, so let's just rest Curry. I mean, no reason to put him out there against Clippers, right? They just played last game, and they only lost by 7, but still, I wouldn't be surprised if they did rest Curry here. If Curry and Poole are out, Brad Wanamaker gets a little bit of a boost. He's not an offensive guy; he does shoot some threes, but he mostly is the assist guy. Maybe look at Damian Lee; he could definitely get a bump. He played a ton last year without Steph Curry. As you see, a little bit of a usage bump in a couple more minutes with Curry being out. But it is against the Clippers, so I don't know how much I want from this one. Paul George and Kawhi, they didn't do that great last time, but it's Golden State. Big thing, blowout for sure if Curry doesn't play. You can look at Wiggins and Kelly, but I don't have any of them. This could easily be a 20, 30 point blowout. Chicago, and we got the Lakers. So as of now, LeBron and AD, there's no injuries to these guys. But as normal, it's a back-to-back, so you always got to watch LeBron and AD. Mostly AD in this one, but if they both play, I mean, I guess you can look at LeBron. This could be another blowout. If KCP doesn't play, look at Kyle Kuzma. Kobe White, maybe Levine, but like I said, Lakers, one of the best teams out there, so this could be a total blowout for sure. And we have Toronto and Sacramento. Toronto is favored, even though they're like 1-5 or 1-6 or something like that. That's probably because of De'Aaron Fox. If Fox doesn't play, that definitely hurts them a little bit for sure. And Rashawn Holmes is also questionable as well. So if Holmes out, I don't like the dude, but Bagley, you could go that way. I think Hassan Whiteside gets a massive boost if Holmes is out. In my opinion, he definitely could be kind of almost a must play in this one if he does start. What else we got? Yeah, because Parker's out, so I have to go that way. Maybe Bielitsa gets a little bit of a bump. I do like Fred VanVleet. Tyrese Halliburton could definitely get a bump as well, as you saw last game. With no Fox, he'll probably be like the point guard, shooting guard right there, so don't mind Tyrese. And then maybe Lowry. How's Siakam been doing? Getting a little bit of a boost. Turned it on a little bit. We'll have to see. Like I said, I can't say too much about this one because of the question mark. So, as I mentioned earlier, should be an interesting one for sure. So let's go plug in people that I think should be in play. So, like I said, he's expensive, but I don't mind like a Tatum Jaylen Brown combo. If you can't get both of them, obviously try to get one of them, whoever fits in your lineup. If this game plays, I got to look at LeVert. I got to maybe look at a little bit of Joe Harris. Not a must-have, but definitely got to be worth a look. Let's see what else we got. Point guards, Chris Chiozza also didn't play a ton of minutes, but could put up some fantasy points for sure for Brooklyn. Oh, my goodness, there's so many injuries. Like I said, LaMelo could be worth a look. Definitely against his brother. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes off here. Marcus Smart, I really do like stacking 2 to 3 of these Boston guys. Peyton's also worth a look. Cole Anthony is worth a look as well. That's kind of what we got going on there. Let's see, 6,200. I do think Fred VanVleet could be like a dark horse wild card play. Not like a wild card play, definitely a low ownership guy. And I wouldn't be surprised maybe if you get your 40-45 here at low ownership. See if any other shooting guards. Tyrese Halliburton, if Fox is officially out, which I don't think he will be until later on. But if you want a late swap, you could. But you'll probably have LeVert or Brown already locked in there. But Tyrese definitely becomes in play. Small forward, Tatum and Harris are solid. Harrison Barnes, maybe. Basically it there. Power forward. Like I said, all Giannis and Randall definitely worth a play. If Wood's out, gotta go Boogie for sure. Maybe a little bit of Bagley. Maybe Brandon Clark, 28 to 30. Bobby Portis. And then, so let me see here. So if we don't get any word on, so it kind of 2 ways to go. So this Boston game's at 7:30, right? And I know you don't want a ton of Boston guys, but it's a massive total. If we get word before 7:30 that Wood's going to be out because their game's at 8 o'clock, if we get word, I'll probably lock in Daniel Tice. But if we get word, obviously, if Wood's out, I will try to swap him for DeMarcus Cousins. He's at 43 and Boogie's at 53. So I want to try to do that for sure. Or you could easily, like vice versa, have Cousins locked in there, and then if you don't hear anything within 30 minutes, just go down to Theis and maybe change up your lineup. But those 2 guys for sure are my cheap centers that I'm looking at. I don't mind going up to Vuk if you want to go that way. Allen should be popular. That's mostly it from that area. So let's just lock in Daniel Theis for now. Like I said, I would rather have Cousins for sure. But that gives you $6,900, the lucky number right there. Sorry about that. That was my alarm. But yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. So a lot of injuries, a lot of stuff going on with the virus and everything like that. So keep an eye on today. Should be an interesting one for sure. So as normal, if you guys want to get in on some lineups, we'd love to have you. Like I said, there is a ton of news going on. So if it's a little much for you guys to make your own lineup, why not let me be in responsibility of that and do it for you, so you guys don't have to be stressed out about it, and let me handle it. So if you want to do that, all you need to do is hit us up on our Twitter. That will be down there in the comment section below. Click that link and it will send you over to our Twitter and just message us. That's all you got to do. And like I said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like as well. I appreciate it. And also hit that sub button as well. As I said earlier, a lot of you guys have been subscribing the last couple days, so I do appreciate it. And if you aren't subbed yet, like I said, we will be doing free fantasy lineup advice every single day for Fanduel. So why not hit that sub button? Would love to have you guys come join us. So, all right, guys, that's it. Should be a fun one, interesting one as well. And we will see you guys here for Saturday.